The 100-year wait was well worth it for the Grand Ole Opry's 100th anniversary special. We were uncertain about the Grand Ole Opry's 100th anniversary commemoration on NBC on Wednesday night, 3-19. Our expectation was that the event would feature a cavalcade of genuine country artists performing genuine country music. We were concerned that it could degenerate into a pop country/major label symposium, as is the case with numerous country music awards programs. We are fortunate that the former occurred, rather than the latter. The performance commenced with Reba McEntire's rendition of Loretta Lynn's You Ain't Woman Enough, followed by Trisha Yearwood and Reba McEntire's rendition of The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia. This was a favorable sign, and the presentation would only continue to improve from that point forward. Ketch Secker, Jamie Johnson, and Dierks Bentley paid tribute to Charlie Daniels by performing a rendition of Drinkin' My Baby Goodbye. Ketch then transitioned into the iconic Devil Went Down to Georgia video, with Jamie providing a remarkable Daniels impersonation with his barrel-chested vocal. Ketch spent an excessive amount of time on his vaudeville expressions, which was not conducive to a live performance. However, it was still more than acceptable. It was truly remarkable to observe Jamie Johnson receive such extensive network television exposure. Marty Stewart and Lainey Wilson honored Hank Williams from the Mother Church of Country Music by presenting Lainey with one of Hank's instruments for her to perform with. Lainey then launched into Lost Highway in her pronounced Louisiana dialect, followed by a verse exchange with Marty. Marty played the mandolin as Lainey Wilson performed Things a Man Oughta Know in the Future. Wilson concluded the performance by striking a grand note that resonated off the historic Ryman walls. In order to honor the Opry's gospel heritage, the War and Treaty introduced Stephen Curtis Chapman, a new Grand Ole Opry member, who was accompanied by the McCrary sisters. Tanya Trotter of the War and Treaty then capitalized on her opportunity to perform in the circle with Amy Grant, and Michael Trotter sang How Great Thou Art with Yolanda Adams. It was a vocalist clinic that certainly reflected the gospel origins of country. Memorable instances are the reason the Opry is so significant and has endured for so long. Randy Travis' invitation to Carrie Underwood to become the next Grand Ole Opry member in 2008 was a memorable event. Underwood is one of the few significant mainstream performers who has consistently fulfilled her obligations to the Opry. On Wednesday night, she paid tribute to Randy by singing Three Wooden Crosses and Forever and Ever, Amen while Randy observed from the audience. Randy concluded the performance by uttering the concluding Amen and garnering a resounding standing ovation. It was one of numerous goosebumps that transpired throughout the evening.